trust of Abraham's contested ground. Two claims upon the covenant, two kingdoms, two crowns. One says God has no son, one says the son is God in skin. One says the cross was an illusion, one says the cross is where it begins. Roman records, Jewish records, secular historians maintained a man named Yeshua of Nazareth died in the earliest creed explained. Within 3 years of Corinthians 15, history not claim. One prophet couldn't guarantee his own eternal fatal frame. One prophet said, I am the resurrection, standing at a grave. One left a tomb in Medina, occupied, sealed and safe for pilgrimage and visitation, bones beneath the dome. One left a tomb outside Jerusalem, open, empty, stone, rolled back by something death had never calculated in its cost. The difference between the two was never politics, it was the cross. Empty tomb. Yahweh walked out of the ground. Empty tomb. No other God has made that sound. Allah never entered death, so Allah never rose. Muhammad's tomb is occupied, that's all the verdict shows. Empty tomb. The resurrection is the only proof. Empty tomb. And every other claim is missing that Allah has 99 names, not one of them is Father, not one. The Quran declares God has no son, 4 times the verdict done. But why Yahweh spoke at Jordan, this is my beloved, the one. 1 John 4:8 doesn't say God is love, and God is love begun before the world was framed. Love isn't what he does, it's what he's made of. Muhammad said convert or conquer, spread the faith by blade above. Yeshua said love your enemies and demonstrated it in flesh. He didn't send his followers to die for him, he died and rose afresh. The shepherd doesn't have behind the flock, he bleeds between the wolves and them. The difference is in doctrine only, it's the blood of Bethlehem. Yahweh walked out of the ground. No other God has made that sound. Allah never entered death, so Allah never rose. Muhammad's tomb is occupied, that's all the verdict shows. The resurrection is the only proof, and every other claim is missing that one truth. The genuine Muslim prays 5 times, fast, gives, walks the sincere road. Heaven sees the searching, but sincerity can't carry every load. A man can drown sincerely, and the drowning is still drowning in the deep. Islam offers no assurance, Muhammad couldn't guarantee his sleep in paradise. Bukhari records his own uncertain frame. The genuine believer stands inside a covenant, not a claim. Not by works, not by scale, not by merit, climbing higher, but covered by your resurrection, sealed by covenant fire. One system says perform and hope the scale tips in your name. One says it is finished after all the stone is rolled away. Empty tomb. Yahweh walked out of the ground. Empty tomb. No other God has made that sound. Allah never entered death, so Allah never rose. Muhammad's tomb is occupied, it's all the verdict shows. Empty tomb. The resurrection is the only proof. Empty tomb. And every other claim is missing that one truth. Muhammad pointed to a coming prophet. Islam says that was him, but Paraclete in Greek cannot be bent to Parakletos. The manuscripts don't bend. The witness Muhammad validated was the gospel of the day, which means the book he pointed to contradicts what he would say. Yeshua said before Abraham was, I am the covenant name. Yahweh from a human mouth, they tried to stone him for the claim. Muhammad never claimed divinity, he said he was only a man. And in that one admission, he disqualified his own plan. The problem was never information. The problem was a broken human frame. Only God inside that broken frame could carry what the broken frame became. The verdict was delivered before the dawn. Every competing claim is built on what is gone. The Quran says the cross was illusion, substitution, not real. But the disciples died for what they saw, and liars don't die for a deal. Empty tomb. The genuine Muslim searching for the living God is closer to the truth than he knows. The covenant path was trod through Abraham. The promise runs through every searching lane. The empty tomb is open, and the invitation is the same. Empty tomb, Yahweh entered death, and death could not contain. Oh, oh, empty tomb, empty tomb. Every occupied grave stands in the shadow of that claim.